Good morning, grade 2. How are you today? I hope all of you are fine and okay. Today we are going to take a new lesson, but it's not a new concept or idea for us. Our lesson for today is lesson 9.7, measure and compare lenses. Now, we have compared lenses before. Yesterday we compared lenses, and the day before it also we did the same. Now, actually the essential question in this lesson is, how do you find the difference between the lengths of two objects? Now let's start our lesson for today. Open page 639 and let's start together. The first part, it says measure and record each lens. Now here we have a brush, a paint brush, and a pencil, a coloring pencil, okay? Now you are going to use your ruler to measure the paint brush and the pencil. Remember that we should put the left end of the object with what? Do you remember? With which number on the ruler? Excellent, with number 0. So if I got a ruler right here, let's imagine that this is a ruler, number 0 should be in a line with the left edge of the object. So here is 0. And we will start reading all the centimeters till we reach the end of the object. And we should look at which number is going to be here, and this would be the length of the object, okay? Now, if you measure the paintbrush, you will find it 15 centimeters. Now, before measuring the pencil, I need to ask you a question. Do you think the pencil length is going to be less than 15 or more than 15? Excellent, less than 15. Why it's less than 15? Because the pencil is shorter than the paintbrush. Good job. So here the pencil, if you measure it, you are going to find it 8 centimeters. Now I need you to search at home for an object that is longer than the paintbrush, okay? And think about how you know that it is longer than the paintbrush. Are you going to compare the lengths between both of them? Now, since it is longer than the paintbrush, so the length should be more than 15 centimeters. Excellent. So now you have to name a home object that is longer than the paintbrush and explain how you know it. Okay? Now let's move to the next page. Page 640. Okay. In this page, the model and draw here, it says how much longer is the pencil than the crayon. And here we are comparing. Since we are measuring how much longer is the pencil than the crayon, so here we are comparing two objects, which are the pencil and the crayon. So if you measure the pencil, you will find it 8 centimeters. And the crayon is 5 centimeters. Now we need to know how much longer is the pencil than the crayon. So we are going to subtract. Excellent. We are going to say 8 minus 5 equal what? Good job. Equals 3, of course. So the pencil is 3 centimeters longer than the crayon. Good job. As you can see here, this is not a new idea for us, since we did the same with the inch in chapter 8, and also we compared lengths many times before. Let's start with the share and show with the first question. It says, measure the length of each object. Complete the number sentence to find the difference between the lengths. Now, in question number 1, for example, I need to know, here I have a straw. This is a straw. Okay, this is a straw. And here I have a string, and this is a string. Okay, you should know the name of the objects so you can understand which object you are comparing to which object. Okay, so you should know the names of the objects. Let's see. Now we have the straw here and we have the string, and as you can see, which one is longer? Excellent, the string is longer. This is very clear. We need to know the difference between both. Okay, we need to know how long or how much longer is the string than the straw. So let's measure the straw first. If you measure the straw, you can find it to be 7 centimeters. And the string is 10 centimeters. Now, if I want to know the difference, or in order to know how much longer is the string than the straw, I should make 10 minus 7, and we will got 3. So the string here, right here, is 3 centimeters longer than the straw. That's why I told you you should know the name of the objects, because if you were confused and you thought that this is the string and this is the straw, there will be a problem. There is going to be a confusion right here. So the string is 3 centimeters longer than the straw. Good job. Now let's move to question number 2. In question number 2, right here, we have a paintbrush and we have a toothpick. Now, you have to measure the paintbrush and you have to measure the toothpick, and we should compare the lengths between both to find how much longer is the paintbrush than the toothpick. So let's do it together. If you measured the paintbrush, you will find it to be 11 centimeters. Okay, for the toothpick you are going to find it 5 centimeters. So if I need to know how much longer is the paintbrush than the toothpick, I should make 11 minus 5 equal 6. Good job. So here the paintbrush is what? It is longer than the toothpick. By how much? Let's do it together. The paintbrush is 6 centimeters longer than the toothpick.